There are all kinds of ways to get banged. All right, today I'm checking out Voice of the Beehive. I'm listening to The Beat of Love. Let's get into it.
The beat of love is a nasty one. It's a flame from the devil's fire. Cause nothing is stronger than boys in their eyes, and it's worse when you know he's a liar. It's just the beat of love. 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 The beat of love is a nasty one. They promise you heaven, they promise you fun, and the next thing you know you are down on the floor and you think you're in love. Oh, heavens above. It's the beat of love. It's just the beat of love. It's just the beat of love. The beat of love. You take my mind and you cheat it. You take my body and heat it. Then you take my heart and you beat it. And the beat of love goes on. You take my mind and you cheat it. You take my body and heat it. Then you take my heart and you beat it. And the beat of love goes on. It's just the beat of love. It's just the beat. Love is a nasty one. People bang on the door to get in, and then once they're inside they just wanna be free, and they bang at the door with a beat they can't see. It's the beat of love. It's just the beat of love. It's just the beat of love. It's just the beat of love. You take my mind and you cheat it. You take my body and heat it. Then you take my heart and you beat it. And the beat of love goes on. You take my mind and you cheat it. You take my body and heat it. Then you take my heart and you beat it. And the beat of love.
Man, I feel like we listened to a whole song already. That's crazy. We had 3 verses. We had 3 verses in the first 2 minutes of the song. I'm over here reading the lyrics like, oh, I like the lyrics. Oh, I want to talk about that part. Oh, I want to talk about that part. Oh, I want to talk about that part. But it's just a lot. It was a lot in there I want to talk about because the lyrics, they're kind of, you know, they're kind of in the gutter. That's what you're talking. You take my mind and you cheat it. Okay, he's an emotional shit. You take my body and you heat it. It's like, ooh, what does that mean? What does that mean to take someone's body and heat it? You know what that means. Got the blood pumping all over your body. Your body's getting heat. She's hot and bothered. You know what I mean? It's all those little things like that. In the lyrics, the whole beat of love is, I don't know, metaphorical talk about love making, love stuff. Oh, in that first verse, she says something about, you thought I was in love, and then you had me on the floor. I mean, we're talking about floor banging in the first verse. I was intrigued. In the second verse, third verse is all this love stuff, love stuff, love stuff. I can't believe we had 3 verses in 2 minutes.
The beat of love is a nasty one. There are all kinds of ways to get banged. They'll tell you it's violent, they'll tell you it's sex, and they'll tell you that it's all the same. The beat of love is a nasty one. There are all kinds of ways to go down. She slams her hips and then she slams the door and then wonders why he's not around. It's just the beat of love. It's just the beat of love. It's just the beat of love. It's just the beat of love.
The lyrics in this song are so good. We didn't even talk about the music or the vocal sound, which I like both of those. And I'm gonna talk about that. Yeah, I just want to go right back to the lyrics. It was like the first three verses were just like the appetizer for the fourth verse, the fourth and fifth, where she delivers the final blow. The first three verses, she was just, like, oh, I'm on the floor, and oh, your mind cheated, my body's warming up. It was all stuff like that. But then you get to verse 4. The beat of love is a nasty one. Yes, it is. I agree. There are all kinds of ways to get banged. That's literally the word I used. I said she got floor banged or whatever in the beginning. Like, we're on the same page. This is the right kind of gutter. I like it. They tell you it's violent. They tell you it's sex. It's explicit. At this point, we know exactly what she's talking about. In the beginning, yeah, we still know. We still know, but you still gotta, like, if you're a kid, you don't know. You still have to read between the lines a little bit, interpret it a little bit. But then verse 4 is like, my nephew, probably 10, he would know what this means. She flat out said it. But I like the whole build up to like the nastiest verses, the last two verses, verse 4 and 5. There's all kind of ways to go down. I just never really thought about different ways to go down. But yeah, there are all kind of ways to go down. Slamming hips, closing doors, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, music was a bop. I like the vocal sound. I forget which verse. One of those verses, she did it so fast. Maybe verse 2 or 3. It almost felt like she was like borderline rapping. Didn't it have a little bit of a hip hop feel when she did that verse super fast? Whichever one it was, that was eons ago. That was probably a minute and a half into the song. And here we are at the end. But this had a cool, like, had that indie feel to it,
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. You to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know.